I'm Zohar Wyman-Kilman from the Department of Comparative Literature. Today I'm going to read part of a speech given by transgender warrior Leslie Feinberg in a New York conference, can you not hear? Thank you, titled Preparing for the Rebirth of the Global Struggle for Socialism. We had wanted Feinberg to speak because of the way Z continues the radical voice of the socialist revolution while infusing it with the voice of queer liberation. Wishing Feinberg health and strength in the spirit of Stonewall, I read her words. Today, the working class is the only economic force in society that has the power to revolutionize society. That's because workers and oppressed people do the work of the world every day on a huge collective scale, setting in motion the vast productive apparatus built by our class. So it is in the class interests of working and oppressed people to take over collective ownership of the productive apparatus and plan production to meet the needs of all. But divide and conquer ideology diverts the working class from realizing that the historic moment has ripened to unite to take power. Understanding that solidarity is in the class interest of all those who are exploited and oppressed is the key to revolutionary struggle. That's why we, as communists, see the struggle against lesbian, gay, bi, and trans oppression as an essential component of working class struggle. Fighting all forms of oppression defends lives, and it also helps build unity in the struggle by revealing to the entire working class the social and economic inequalities that are built into the capitalist system. Fighting LGBT oppression is an ideological, social, and economic battle. LGBT workers have to cobble together an economic support system without the benefits bestowed on heterosexual families. That's why we support the right to same-sex marriage. We are not advocates for or against marriage. We say the state does not have the right to discriminate. We also maintain that people shouldn't have to couple and marry in order to have health care or other benefits. And we press demands faced by the most oppressed of the LGBT movement against national oppression, police and prison brutality, gay bashing, denial to health care access. Our party has made important contributions to the historical and theoretical understanding of the roots of lesbian, gay, bi, and trans oppression in class society, and has been in the streets in the struggle. As historical materialists, we have seen the evidence that human beings are not hardwired to be bigoted. Ancient pre-class societies on every continent respected greater spectra of sexuality, gender, and sexes. It was the rise of class divisions that led to laws and enforcement to regulate sexuality, degrade the social status of women, violently punish transsexuality and intersexuality, and brutally enforce norms for female and male dress and behavior. Why? To try to break up communal kinship networks, overall social organizations, and belief systems. In the last century, the left wing of the revolutionary movement, those most successful in breaking with the oppressive ideology of millennia of class rule, has fought against state repression of homosexuality and the oppression of women. The early revolutions that struggled to build socialism under terrible economic isolation and military pressure were not able to eradicate the social damage of centuries of class rule overnight. A revolution is a process, not a single act. Ultimately, as socialist revolutions develop, particularly within the imperialist countries with more technological resources, world cooperation can harness the vast worldwide apparatus of production to meet the needs and wants of all working people. Socialism creates the material impetus for cooperation, and socialism can utilize the massive tools of mass education to raise consciousness, to eradicate racism, sexism, and other vestiges of bigotry and reaction. That is what it will take to set love free from repression and fear, guilt and shame. But today, we have got to fight against all forms of oppression in order to defend lives and to cement the kind of unity necessary to wage the class struggle and win it. Thank you.